Okay, the new iPhones are here and there are 3 of them and all look very similar. An edge-to-edge screen with a big notch, Face ID, similar design styling, glass back, gesture navigation, even the same Apple A12 chip inside. So what's actually different? Hello YouTube, Vic with PhoneArena here, and these are the obvious and not so obvious differences between the iPhone XS, XS Max and the XR. First, you should know that Apple draws a line between the XS as a separate series and the XR as a sort of a more affordable model. Of course, it's super easy to recognize the difference between the XR and the XS. The XR comes in a bunch of fresh new colors, all 6 of them. A new white model that looks much brighter and cleaner than the white on the iPhone X, an even darker black model that looks straight out of a Batman movie and is also really cool, a cheerful blue color, almost a sky blue shade here, a peach color that Apple calls coral, you may also call it salmon, that looks very delicate and lovely, a very interesting and different yellow model that almost has this lemony yellow, which I'm not quite sure how we feel about, and finally a stunning saturated deep shade of red under the Product Red series that is really something special and comes with a black finish on the front. The red one really stands out from all the rest and is easily our favorite. The XS on the other side has the familiar silver and space gray finishes, but also a new third gold finish that is a really creamy gold glass on the back and a really saturated stainless steel gold frame that just screams at you. Your call on this, but we love this new color, and it also comes with a black finish on the front, just like the other 2 XS colors. One little detail here, the sides of the XS are actually made of stainless steel and have a glossy finish, while the XR sides are aluminum and have a matte finish that matches the color of the back of the phone. You can kind of tell by its look that the XR is cheaper. It has slightly bigger bezels, but that slight difference is actually very noticeable. The reason for these bezels is that the XR uses a cheaper LCD screen, and Apple just cannot bend and fold the screen as much as the OLED screen on the XS, so you end up with the bigger bezels. There's also a difference in the actual colors. They look slightly dimmer on an LCD screen, while the XS and the XS Max feel a bit more vibrant and more impressive in terms of displays. The XR also doesn't support 3D Touch, the first iPhone in a few years to lack this feature, but a lot of the shortcuts that you normally use with 3D Touch you can still do with a long press on the screen, so it's not that big of a deal. The other thing missing on the XR is the secondary rear camera. Here you only get one camera on the back, so you only get the wide-angle lens, but there is no telephoto lens. The camera is actually the same 12-megapixel camera as on the XS series. It has bigger pixels and a lot of software tweaks to photos that look better in terms of colors, dynamics, and it matches the XS one-to-one. Interestingly, it also supports portrait mode, the first iPhone with a single camera to do this. Apple uses software to blur the background and has improved the bokeh so that it looks similar to the natural bokeh you get with fast lenses on big professional cameras. And you can tweak the bokeh level after you take a picture right in the Photos app. All of these new additions are shared among the XR and the XS series. And that about wraps up the differences between the XR and the XS. The Face ID, the Apple A12, the gesture navigation, those are all the same. And between the XS and the XS Max, the difference really only boils down to the difference in screen and battery sizes. All the rest is practically identical. Of course, you also have the difference in price. While the XR starts at $750, XS series starts at $1,000 and reach all the way to nearly $1,500. Finally, you also have to wait a month to start pre-ordering the XR, while the XS pre-orders open on Friday, September 14. So, in a world with no other phones, which of these 3 would you prefer, and what do you think about the differences between them? Let us know in the comments, support us with a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, and I will talk to you in the next video.